Okay, so I have here that battery in Chevy Cruze 2012, and I've bought a battery that is called Varta Blue. This is the battery, and I will now do everything that is needed in order to replace the battery. First time I'm doing it, never done it before. I will use a light source. If it will work, it should work. In a second, I will bring a light in a second. Okay, the light source is not working. I will do it without the light. So what do I have? I have a half-inch watcher with this is 13 millimeter and 10 millimeter. These are what you need to use. And let's start with unboxing the fuse part, and we will start first with the minus. So I will disconnect the minus, and then I will move to the other side. So let's open it. You don't have to open all the screw up, just release it and then you're done. This is the fuse box. You have clips. You don't have to use a screwdriver. You can use just by your hand, like I'm doing myself now. Let's try to find the other side. Okay, let's see why it is not releasing. Maybe I have another clips here. No, probably something. It was open with a hand force without a problem. Now I have here this part and this part. I think I will open them both. Yes, I have to release this wire, the plus, from the car in order to take it up. So again, I will use first and release the plus, and then I will use the 13 millimeters to open this side. This is eventually what is going to the car side. So now this wire is released, and this is also a sketch to the car. Let's see how. Probably I will need to use a screw in order to take it up, because it is sketched. I will put the screw in order not to in order it will not disappear later. Okay, so now this box, I need a light or something in order to see what is going on. So I have a flashlight. Yes, this is just okay. I will need another screw in order to release it, which I have in my car. If working with screws, always remember to avoid doing a short circuit. Okay, now this is all up, so now I can continue. So I have this part that is catching the metal. It looks like 10 millimeters. So I will use 10 millimeters. Wrench again. Yes, and it is 10 millimeters. It's a good thing to use gloves in order not to catch dirt, and also don't forget that it is always safer. Okay, so now I have here this part that is catching. I will also put again the screw in order to avoid losing it. And now I think that I can almost take the battery off what is catching it. Now this is strange. I don't really understand what is catching this metal. Let's see how it, okay, I have another clips here, so I will release the clips. Which is not a simple part. And then if I release it, I am able to take it out. Okay. So now this part is off. You can release this without a problem, and then I can move safely the battery outside. Okay. So first thing, what you want to make sure before replacing the battery is two things. First, that the height is the same, and second, that the minus and the plus are on the same side like the old battery. And it is. Of course, I have pre-checked it. So now I need to place the new battery like this. It's a heavy stuff, and it looked like it fit without a problem. So now what I want to make sure is to put all things together. So first I have this part, and then I have the metal part. Okay, so next is to close the metal that is catching the battery from top to bottom. First the clips, and then you can close it like this. By the way, I can see now that I can put inside a much bigger battery. You have all the space to the right and the left side. Okay, so now I want to close it, so I change it to wrench. It looks like it is catched all right. And now just doing the same and connecting everything back. So I have here all the fuse part that can catch on the battery very good. This is nice. And now I first connect now the plus side from the car. This is with 13 millimeters and not 10. Don't forget to tighten everything, otherwise you might have sparks, and this is not a good situation. Now I will connect the plus to the new battery, and this, if it is not going easily, so you might need to open a little more the screw and make sure that it also cover all the metal and not taking out. Make sure to tighten it, but not too much, with too much power. Now close the fuse box, and now the first part, last part, you will probably have sparks, because now we are connecting all the circuit of the car, so probably there will be some sparks when I will do it, and there was spark once. Again, tighten it and then close it. Now the next thing that you would like to see, that the starter is working, which was not. So I will now try to ignition the car. Okay, everything looks fine, and that's all, folks. Hope you will enjoy this video. Bye bye.